vacuum repair shops, Capital Vacuums in Albany, New York, and we are totally excited, enthusiastic about the Lindhaus. Lindhaus, I guess is what they say, but I'm going to call it Lindhaus. Okay, so, but it is actually pronounced Lindhaus, I guess. So we are excited today because we have the full lineup of uprights and commercial machines, and we are going to start 2022 on our YouTube channel, and we're going to go through all the different Lindhaus machines and demonstrate them because we think they are a great vacuum, both residentially and commercially. They just clean better, last longer, easier to use, very good filtration, high quality, kind of like, I hate to say it, but mom's old Electrolux, just buy once, buy right. So one of their machines, they have a couple of, I guess we'll call them flagship machines. They got a lot of innovative stuff going on, Lindhaus does. They've got this sweeper that I'm really excited about. This is the LS38, which we're going to sell commercially. It's almost like they have it in both electric and a battery operated carpet sweeper. That's very exciting. I've already got a couple of commercial customers that are demonstrating, that are using this as a demo, and they're pretty enthusiastic about getting some of these. It's going to be a great way to clean some wide open spaces. They've also got a nice 2-motor, really good solid Diamante 380, 2-motor L-shape, about as good a quality as you can get, more traditional style, old school, good 2-motor upright vacuum with a lifetime belt warranty and 5-year motor. And they also have that in the commercial model as well. So this is going to be in a lot of vac shops, a lot of the go-to machine for commercial settings, for commercial application. Right. And then they've got, so those are 2-motor uprights. Then they've got their single motor uprights, which are a little less expensive, obviously. And again, at vacuumrepairshop.com, we are not promoting any specific brand for any specific needs, be it commercial or residential. Our whole objective is to get you, the consumer, to go to the local vac shop and get their opinion. If you see it here on vacuumrepairshop.com, it just means that we believe it's high quality. We believe it's probably something you're only going to find at the vac shop. And we believe that every vacuum, when you're looking for a vacuum, this is how you choose a vacuum. How well is it clean? How long is it going to last? How easy is it to use? What's the filtration like? And what's the overall value of that machine? So if you're seeing it here on vacuumrepairshop.com, it means we believe it, but we don't sell vacuums at vacuumrepairshop.com. We help you to make an educated decision. We help you to make the purchase, but we recommend you going to your local vacuum shop. So as always, if you see something you like here, then you should visit vacuumrepairshop.com and just visit, it's a directory with vac shops in your area that you should visit and let them know what you've seen here. You should always shop for the premium member at vacuumrepairshop.com. Okay, we have premium listings. The premier members, the verified listings, are those vac shops that have taken the time to get trained, and they're well versed. They know the vacuum business. They know they're not fly-by-night companies. They're going to be around for a long time. They've invested in training, and they've invested in high-quality machines, and they know what's best for you, the consumer. So again, we're not pitching any specific product, but if you see the product here, it means we believe in it. If you need help finding a shop in your area, call us at 1-800-263-5425, and we'll direct you to the local premium or verified member at vacuumrepairshop.com. So I just want to highlight one machine today, real quick. I'm not going to spend a lifetime on it, but we're going to be doing Lindhaus, individual Lindhaus machines starting in 2022 from our vacuumrepairshop.com studios. But while I'm at the vacuum shop, while I'm at the vac shop here in Albany at Capital Vacuums, I'm going to spend a few minutes just talking about one of their flagship or premium products. There's 2 of the higher end, top of the line machines, and some of these come with cords or with batteries. So it is a little more expensive for the battery operated, but if you're into the battery operated machine, Lindhaus makes great battery operated machines. So the Healthcare Pro, HEPA, and the Lindhaus are kind of the flagship or main vacuums of Lindhaus, but they do make some really interesting commercial stuff as well, including a backpack that's also battery operated. So enough said, let me go into we really like this Healthcare Pro. Okay, reason being, first of all, if you want to get the cord off, you slide the handle down, okay, and that traps the whole cord for you. So you don't have to sit there and unwrap the cord, and then you can just lift up on it and it'll go back in the spot. So nice long cord.
It's okay.
So again, 2 motor upright. I'm going to spend just a second. Again, it's just going to do a 5 or 10 minute preview for you to show you why we like this machine so much, okay? 2 motor upright. What does that mean? There's an actual motor in the power head, and there's a motor back here for suction. And here's why. Okay, again, cleans better, lasts longer, easier to use, better filtration. As far as cleans better, it's always better to have 2 motors. 1 motor to spin the brush, okay, and then 1 motor for suction. The traditional style old school vacuums had just 1 motor, and it had a belt that was sitting on the motor shaft that connected to the brush roll. So that motor was responsible for the suction as well as spinning the brush. So if something slowed down the brush, you would in turn slow down the suction. If something interfered with the suction motor, it would slow down the brush. You don't have to worry about that. It doesn't matter what carpet pile you have. It doesn't matter if you have a full bag. Nothing matters as far as the brush is always going to spin at the right revolutions because it has its own separate motor. And I know you can't really do it justice on here because it's you can't tell how quiet it is. Let me put some dirt down. And by the way, this is what you're going to find in the vac shop, okay? You're going to find, we use this thing called K-Pak, which is to represent hair, like dog hair, or cat hair, or pet hair. And it's always a pretty good test. See how that works. So this you might want to get a close-up of, Chris, okay? So that's pretty good. It's a pretty aggressive cleaner. And again, that's because that's a result of 2 motors. Now it does have a height adjustment on it. So you can raise and lower it right here. You see that red light right there? It means it's probably a little too low. It might be a little bit difficult to push. So if I can turn this dial, and then the red light goes off, telling you that it's at the right spot. So you would just raise it till the red light goes off. Unless you're like me and you really don't care. Because when I use the vacuum at home, I just like to put that head, I like to lower it all the way down. I want to see the V-shaped patterns in the rug. So if you do it, there's 2 different theories. My theory is lower that brush down. I don't care if it gets bound up in the rug. I want it to dig deep and then sweep that dirt into the suction pad. The other theory is that the brush should just barely hit the top of the rug, just to lift the nap of the rug so that it glides across the carpet easy and lifts that dirt up. So depending on which way you can do either with this machine. If you want to lower it all the way down and having the red line on doesn't bother you, have at it. But the theory, the logic is when you raise it up till the red light goes off, just the green light means go, you're at just the right height, okay? Oh, the other thing I should note about Lindhaus is that the motors are designed, I don't want to lose sight of this because it's very important. That's one of the things that made the Lindhaus so popular over the years, is that they use motors that are designed to last longer than any other vacuum cleaner motor. That's a fact, okay? So this is, again, like Mom's old Electrolux, you buy once, buy right, and you have it, you're going to be vacuuming for a long time, so it's nice to have the right equipment. So, so the other idea behind this is that when you're vacuuming along, when you have 2 motors, you can actually turn 1 motor off, okay? So I hit this green button, it turns the power nozzle on and off, I turn it off, and I don't know if you can hear it or not, but now I have straight suction, so if I want to go on the bare floors, this is fine for the bare floor, it's not going to hurt you. Now this machine also has a circuit breaker in it. So if I pick up something I shouldn't, it's going to automatically shut off. This belt is designed to last a lifetime, okay? Which is nice. Most machines have a stretch belt, and the minute you start using them, they stretch more and more, so they're not spinning that brush right. This is a tooth belt. As a matter of fact, as long as I'm on the subject of the belt, let's go underneath and show you, because this is pretty cool. This is one of the nice things about the Lindhaus, okay? They have a really superior brush system, okay? And it's very easy to access if you want to get in there. First of all, you're not going to see the belt. It's not exposed to any dirt. It sits over on the side, so it's not going to get chewed up by the dirt. But it's also a toothed belt, and it's a wire reinforced belt, like a, I don't even know if this is a thing anymore, but you know, years ago there used to be like a car tire was a steel belted radial, right? So it's the same type of thing as that. They don't wear. So all the Lindhauses make it very easy access to get underneath here, okay? To access the brush and to clean it off. Very simply take that off, okay? And then the tooth belt sits over here. And if you want to clean the brush right off, it's not much of a hassle. You can just pop it up like that and pop it out, okay? So you can clean it and you can see it's a high quality brush. Just the right, like, it's a little bit stiff, but just soft enough so it's not going to hurt anything. And then you can actually take the bearings off, so you don't have to replace the bearings if you want to replace the brush, okay? There's a few high quality machines on the market like that, so this being one of them. Just give me a second here. Put that back on. I'm going to show you in a second. This machine actually, it converts into a, all the Lindhauses convert to a carpet cleaning machine. Okay, so it's actually, in most vacuum repair shops, at vacuumrepairshop.com, we like to preach or pitch the fact that when you go to the vacuum shop, we're not just taking care of the granular dirt, which is the sand, the grit, the hair, that kind of thing. But we're also taking care of the airborne dirt, which is the dust, the pollens, the bacteria, that kind of thing. So there's really 3 different kinds of dirt. And then the third kind, so you got your surface dirt, which is your granular, the stuff that goes in the vacuum bag. You've got the stuff in the air, which is the airborne dirt. We have air purifiers for that. And then the third kind of dirt is the stuck-on dirt. Like sometimes, even though your carpet is nice and clean, okay, sometimes you know all the dirt's out of there, but sometimes there could be a film over. There could be like maybe from cooking grease or maybe the pet paws or stains, that kind of thing. So there is a complete system that comes with the Lindhaus that you can actually clean the carpet with this as well. I'm not going to get into too much detail on that, but it's an added bonus to this machine, and it just adds a lot of value to this machine. So we'll show you that in a minute. But you can see easy access, soft rubber wheels, so it's not going to mark up the floor at all. As long as I have it like this, let me show you what we really like about, one of the other things we really like about this machine. So not only is it a powerful 2-motor upright, but you can actually pop this head off, okay? That easy. That head comes off. And this becomes a really quiet, really cool, really easy to use electric broom. Okay, so if you don't want to carry the power nozzle around with you, you know, years ago people used to have an electric broom for their kitchen and that kind of thing. You may not need the brush. This is nice because this electric actually stands up. Phone rings or something, you can leave it there and you can go answer the phone without having to lay it down. So. And it's got the swivel on the electric broom, so it makes it real easy to get around things. Okay? And again, nice and quiet, nice and lightweight. So, and you can actually pick it, it's got a little handle here. It's actually super, I mean, it's not really heavy. Okay? 2 very good motors, good, strong, powerful motors that are going to last a long time, but not a super heavy machine. Again, cleans better, lasts longer, easier to use, better filtration. Actually, a combination of hospital-grade filtration and HEPA filtration. So every machine is HEPA ready. So it comes with hospital-grade filtration built in, okay? But you can also get, in a lot of vac shops, they'll include the HEPA filter for you. We do that in our shops in Albany and Glennsville, upstate New York. We actually supply the HEPA filter with it. So we'll pop that off. You see how easy it is to take it on and off. And then we'll pop this in here. Much easier to take that off and to put this in here, but there you go. We're back to a 2-motor upright. And again, we'll keep it short, but you won't regret having a Lindhaus. Again, you shop at your local vac shop, and you give them your situation. You tell them what your cleaning situation, and they'll match up the right equipment for you. If you need help finding that vac shop, then call us 1-800-263-5425. We'll locate the area. We'll locate the store near you that carries that particular product or is a verified member or premium member of vacuumrepairshop.com. But one final thought. So it's a 2-motor upright. It's an electric broom, but it also operates kind of like a canister vacuum in that it does have attachments on board. So if you are vacuuming along and you want to get the cobwebs off the ceiling, so it's, you know, it's an Italian-made machine too. I didn't mention that. So it's kind of, we call it the Ferrari of vacuums. Okay, so pop that off just like that. You've got attachments in your hand, and you also have an extension wand right here, which is telescopic. So if you're vacuuming along and you want to get the cobwebs, it's got a telescopic wand built right into it, so you can get the cobwebs off the ceiling. And it comes with a dust brush and a crevice tool. Okay, so again, I'm not going to go into too much, but it's a good quality machine. If you like what you see, visit your local vac shop, get a demonstration, or call us, and we'll actually do a demonstration for you, and we'll send it to you. We'll text you the demonstration or email you the demonstration. But I will, real quick, show you how easy it is to convert it to the shampooer machine. And when I say shampooer machine, there's a few different ways to shampoo a rug. Okay, this uses these sponges. You've all seen it with Capture or with Host. It's a dry foam. There's sponges, and then the idea is that there's granular dirt, there's soil dirt. So what it does, it actually, when you use these sponges, it actually breaks down soils and turns it into a granular so you can vacuum it up. So it actually, it's what they call encapsulation cleaning. It encapsulates the soils, turns it into a crystal or a powder that you can vacuum up. So I'm going to demonstrate that real quick for you. But all you have to do, actually I have it right in my pocket. It's this easy to convert it. So you take this, turn it over. I didn't show you the bag or the filter, but take my word for it, there's good filtration. Okay, so in the interest of time, I just want to show you how easy it is. You pop this off, and all you do is pop this in. Now what you're doing is they kind of pride themselves on the power head and the brush. 2 rows of brushes. Okay, there's 2 rows of brushes, chevron shape, V shape, 2 rows of brushes that sweep the dirt toward the suction path. Okay, so the reason we're putting this in here is to block off the suction, because we don't want to pick anything up right now. We just want to scrub the carpet. So I'm going to demonstrate how to scrub the carpet, and then again we'll recommend that you go visit your local vac shop so they can show you, or